U.S. Navy ordered to rename USNS Harvey Milk amid controversy. In a move that has sparked widespread criticism, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has directed the Navy to rename the USNS Harvey Milk, a replenishment oiler named after the late gay rights activist and Navy veteran. This decision, announced during Pride Month, aligns with the Trump administration's broader initiative to reshape military culture by minimizing references to diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. The USNS Harvey Milk, TAO-206, is part of the John Lewis class of fleet replenishment oilers, named after prominent civil rights figures. Harvey Milk, who served in the Navy during the Korean War, was forced to resign due to his sexual orientation. He later became one of the first openly gay elected officials in the U.S. before his assassination in 1978. The ship bearing his name was launched in 2021, symbolizing a shift towards inclusivity within the military. Defense Secretary Hegseth's order mandates Navy Secretary John Phelan to rename the vessel, with the new name to be announced aboard the USS Constitution. This action is part of a larger review that may lead to the renaming of other Navy ships named after civil rights leaders, including Thurgood Marshall and Sojourner Truth. The initiative aims to reinforce a warrior culture within the Navy, moving away from what the administration views as politically motivated naming decisions. The decision has been met with strong opposition from various political figures and advocacy groups. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi condemned the move as a shameful, vindictive erasure of LGBTQ+ contributions to the military. California Governor Gavin Newsom and Senator Scott Wiener also criticized the renaming, emphasizing Milk's legacy as a trailblazer for equality and inclusion. Stuart Milk, Harvey Milk's nephew and co-founder of the Harvey Milk Foundation, expressed disappointment, stating that the action undermines the progress made towards recognizing the service of LGBTQ+ individuals in the armed forces. This renaming is part of a series of actions by the Department of Defense under Hegseth's leadership to remove DEI-related content and references from military assets. Critics argue that these measures represent a regression in the military's efforts to embrace diversity and acknowledge the contributions of marginalized groups as the Navy prepares to implement the renaming directive. The controversy highlights the ongoing debate over the role of representation and inclusivity within the U.S. military.